Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The Israel Defense Forces have carried out a targeted raid overnight in northern Gaza using tanks. Israel has not launched its expected ground invasion into Gaza, but says the raid was in preparation for the next stages of combat. The IDF says the raid, which lasted hours, eliminated terrorists with no Israeli injuries. The Hamas-run health ministry says 7,000 people have been killed since Israeli airstrikes on Gaza began, an increase of 500 since Wednesday. Israel says its airstrikes hit 250 Hamas targets in the past 24 hours, including tunnels and rocket launchers. The family of an Al Jazeera news reporter has been killed in an Israeli airstrike on Gaza, that's according to the network. Wael al-Dadu's wife, teenage son and young daughter were all killed at a refugee camp in central Gaza. The disaster is truly great, especially that it is impacting children and women, he said, in hospital after the attack. Al Jazeera condemned the killings and Israel's indiscriminate attack. According to the news organization, Mr. al-Dadu's family was living in a house in a camp in central Gaza after being displaced from northern Gaza following Israel's warning to residents to move south due to ongoing military action. A gunman has opened fire at a bowling alley and a restaurant in Maine in the United States, killing at least 16 people and sparking a massive police manhunt. The shootings began early evening in the small city of Lewiston, here people running from buildings to safety. Police there have told residents to stay indoors, as well as in Lisbon, Bowdoin and Auburn. They named Robert Card, a 40-year-old firearms instructor, as a person of interest and described him as armed and dangerous. Police have not yet officially confirmed a death toll, but multiple law enforcement sources said there were at least 16 casualties. There have also been reports of at least 50 people injured.
Police are currently searching for Robert R. Card, 4/4 of 1983 of Bowdoin. Card is considered armed and dangerous. He is a person of interest, however, and that's what we'll label him at moving forward until that changes. If people see him, they should not approach Card or make contact with him in any way.
The authorities in Equator province of the Democratic Republic of Congo have recovered 10 more bodies from a boat accident that happened on Sunday, raising the death toll to 54. The Health and Humanitarian Affairs Minister for the province also said that 267 people had been rescued. The authorities believe that about 50 people are still missing, although they could not retrieve the passenger manifest as the boat's owner also drowned. The accident happened in the early hours of Sunday when a wooden vessel sank in the Lulanga River in Western Democratic Republic of Congo. Mexican officials are assessing the damage caused by Hurricane Otis, a powerful storm which made landfall on Mexico's Pacific coast on Wednesday. The resort of Acapulco is thought to have been one of the worst hit, but with communications cut, little official information has emerged. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador travelled to the city by land as local airports remain closed. At one point, he had to walk as debris from mudslides blocked the highway. 6 countries have taken part in the Ocean Sky 2023 military exercises for advanced air-to-air training in the southern airspace of Spain's Canary Islands. Air Force teams from Spain, Portugal, Greece, Turkey, Italy and France participated in the exercises designed to deal with and prepare for air combat in possible war scenarios. Spanish Air Force Colonel Rafael Hernandez said they practiced specific tactics involving a large number of planes. And crowds are flocking to see thousands of Halloween pumpkins that have been elaborately carved and illuminated in the Santa Monica Mountains near Los Angeles. Called Knights of the Jack, the event is a Halloween wonderland that features everything from dinosaurs and aliens to SpongeBob SquarePants and portraits of Hollywood stars carved into pumpkins. The event uses between 4,000 and 5,000 pumpkins for the exhibit, and it takes around 25 minutes to traverse the entire course. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.